9 Studios.
They are coming. Go, torch it. Burn it all.
But what about the serum?
Leave nothing. Now I will show you how I deal with informants. Finish him.
With pleasure.
These are the coordinates Ellis sent.
Over there.
It's Ellis. Executed. Leon, you find anything?
The place is torched. I don't know what they were growing, but it wasn't narcotics.
Romer knew we were coming.
So what's our next move?
We watch for the next viral outbreak. We won't have to wait long.
Logan's report was clear enough.
I want 2 additional teams assigned to this. Find Romer.
I understand.
Logan is my best agent. What do you want to do?
Nothing. We will wait. We will wait and see what he can discover.
Our WHO contact was correct. Everyone within 100 miles is dead.
Not everyone. This man is still alive.
How is that possible?
It's not.
Hello everyone, welcome to this playthrough slash showcase slash audio test of Syphon Filter, one of my childhood favorite games. I have a lot of fond memories of playing this with my dad, and it was one of the only games that he played, not a gamer at all. And now I'm kind of doing this to show it to a friend, so yeah, without further ado, let's just start the game. We don't want to wait for the demo. So yeah, we start the game. Immediately we're confronted with a wall of text explaining the briefing of the first mission. And the music already starts here, which is kind of funny because there's an FMV coming right up. So pause the video, read that if you want to. We're just going to go straight into it.
When does the operation begin?
Our intelligence within the FBI was not clear, but Romer's men are already inside the subway.
Is it the same virus?
Yes, enough to eliminate everyone within 100 miles or more.
Procedure?
Standard intercept and eliminate. These are from our contact inside Interpol. Jenkins' team is already on search and defuse. You are the trigger.
I recognize Anton Gerdu and Mara Aramov. Who's the other one?
Pavel Krevich, Romer's communications expert. When you eliminate him, you'll also have to destroy his comm uplink. You'll be dropped into the strike zone when the firefight begins. You'll have an hour to find your targets and take them out.
Do the locals know what they're dealing with?
No.
I've got an ID match for Romer on level 1. Gerdu is on level 2. No location yet for Kravitz, and I don't see any sign of Aramov.
Copy. I'm on my way.
Alright, so we're just kind of thrown into the middle of things, but the game recommends we press start, so let's do it. Each mission has a little map. I guess some locations don't, but most of them do, which is helpful, if a bit confusing. At least we can get our bearings, and the map will also helpfully point out objectives, so like eliminate Kravitz and destroy communications array is pretty close to us. Leon said something about not having any data for Kravitz, but he does appear on the map. And she said something about not having any like precise data for Romer, except that he's on level 1, which means level 1 of the subway. You can see the subway entrance right there. But if we go to the objective, like a location unknown, just says location unknown, so we might as well just eliminate Kravitz while we're at it. Like, it's really close to us. But first, we want to remove invert aim, which you have to do every time you start the game, like even if you're loading, which is pretty annoying, but whatever. We can see the controls over here. Aim is L1, and triangle is like general purpose action, context sensitive button. And we can see some other, like there's a combat roll feature, shooting is square. And We can reassign them freely, but I'm used to the standard way of doing things, so yep. This is it. We can also mess about with the volumes, but I think they're fine for now. We can also select a mission over here. Like, we can just basically go from any mission that we've been to any other mission that we've been to freely. Restart last checkpoint. We get a checkpoint every time you complete an objective, or restart the whole mission from the beginning. Don't know why you'd want to do that, but maybe like you wasted too much ammo and then you, or something, like you start from a checkpoint and you have too little ammo, you can't go on, so you can want to restart the whole mission from the beginning, maybe. We also have parameters, which are things that you can't do, basically, which will immediately fail the mission if you do it, which can be really annoying later on because there's some parameters that are kind of hard to avoid, or like you have to figure out how to avoid them, and you just have to trial and error the mission until you do, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's just try to eliminate Kravich. So yeah, this is like the... This is like the demo mission of the game. The demo only had this level, so it has some features like endlessly respawning terrorists over there, which, I mean, are kind of bad for an introductory level, I think. These mechanics should only come up later, but we don't have to worry about that. These guys are endlessly respawning. We want to go over here. There's a dude. There's a dude right over there. Let's see if we can catch him by surprise. Okay. That was a little flaky. But he does have an M16, which is the only other weapon that we have. We picked it up from a guy, so it barely has any bullets. Like, weapons have a fixed amount of bullets that you'll gain from them when you pick them up from an enemy. And we also have a sniper rifle that we start off with, and we have the taser, which is pretty infamous, but we're not going to use them right now. Occasionally, the game will give you prompts to contact Leon.
Gabe, I'm getting interference. You must be near their communications array.
Kravich.
And yeah, they'll just talk about some things that are happening in the game. Sometimes she'll give you hints. You can break these bottles. I guess they're just there to showcase like the amazing 1998 technology of breaking stuff. That was Kravich. He's the first boss of the game, I guess, but now he isn't anymore. And he does have a flak jacket, which is body armor, so if we don't headshot him... Whoa, I'm missing. There we go. And if we don't like shoot him in the head, it could be problematic for us. Oh, let's just get the M16 bullets over here. We kill Kravich, but you still have to destroy the communications array, which is right over there. Like, if we get close to it, it just says communications array. We get a little bit farther, and boom, there we go. We got a checkpoint.
And destroyed the comm equipment, but I don't see their uplink dish.
I'll trace it.
All right. So Leon said something about Romer being on level 1 of the subway and Gerdu being on level 2. So we might as well go into the subway. If we bring up the map, you can see where the subway entrance is. It's right outside, so let's just do it. Not over here, though. We got a few more M16 bullets, so we can show off the auto-aiming over here. As you can see, I kind of got into the middle of the crossfire and didn't take any damage because of that danger bar over there. The danger bar has to be full before you start taking any damage. So that's kind of how they balance out the difficulty of this game, because every enemy is just a dude, right? So that's how they have to do it. I think it's a pretty cool system. Like, later on, enemies fill up the danger bar real quick. It has to be full before you start taking damage, so it's a nice way of doing things. Let's come over here. Dudes are going to show up here. Let's just quickly get rid of him. There's another one up there. And you can take your time, like... No biggie. This mission is like super easy. And we're not supposed to be here yet. So those guys at the top of the buildings also respawn. What we're actually supposed to do is go into the subway. And we're going in. It's dark, but we can come into our weapons menu here and get the flashlight. Flashlight can only be equipped through the menu for some reason. You can't, like, just press the select button, which cycles between your weapons. Flak check it, we don't need that. Let's just get our pistol.
Leon, Romer's men have locked down the subway entrance security gates.
You'll have to find the bypass switch. See if you can find a service elevator.
Okay, now we got a new objective. This gate is apparently locked, so we need to find terminal security doors. We turn off the power, and it seems to be real close to where Kravich was. So, yeah, if we come here, it says locked. I like the way that it shows information on the screen. It's kind of like you have the radar over there, you have, you know, information about your armor, but it's presented in a way that kind of seems like it's kind of seems like it's a high-tech spy device that you have, you know. And we are supposed to go over there on that window, but first of all, I actually forgot something here. Let's go pick it up real quick. It's right here. That's the shotgun. Can't believe I missed it. Well, we have the shotgun. It has 25 bullets. Whenever you get weapons from a crate, it'll always fill up completely. So 25 bullets is the maximum amount that we can carry for the shotgun. If we go in our weapons menu here and select the shotgun, you can see max rounds 25. So if we go for the M16, it says max rounds 180. So you can carry 30 on the magazine, and you can carry 150 more just on reserve. But what we want to do is go over here, waste a precious shotgun shell to go through the window.
Gabe, CBDC has an agent pinned down in a vacant building 2 blocks east of you. Can you help?
And immediately gets sidetracked by Leon telling us that we need to go help some CBDC guy. There he is. He's really far away, but whatever. Let's go help him. It's urgent, right? Like, it's an urgent thing. We need to go help him. We can hear shots being fired all around us. So yeah, this mission is kind of like chaotic, to say the least. It's messy. Just kind of throws you into the middle of things. And as I said, I think it's because the demo only had this mission, so they kind of just had to throw everything they had at it, make it stand out in a way. But now we're back where we were before, and we can go into this. I think it's a bank. I think it says in the map that it's a bank, and we can test out the shotgun. Like, if we get close and shoot, well, it should be just one shot, right? But sometimes it takes more. Oh, especially if you do this. Jeez. We can go here for flak jacket. But we're still undamaged, even though I've not been playing my best, just because of how easy this mission is. So here we are. The guy's over here. We need to protect him. We could just use the shotgun since these guys are really close. And there we go. The CBDC guy was disarming a bomb over here. And now he's done.
All clear, Gabe.
And it's all clear, but there were some guys coming from here. Let's just check out what's here. I think this is an M16. And now we're full up on M16 bullets. You can see 30/150 there. So we're gonna just main the M16 for the rest of the level, I think. And this place is dark. And when it's dark, the game doesn't show you where stuff is. But if you press triangle where there's a crate, he'll still get it. I can take the grenades. Let's just confirm there's nothing else over here. Or, I mean, I already know that there isn't, but, you know, just for the mood, just for the atmosphere, just Logan's just checking around. It's like, oh, okay, there's nothing here. Where did the guys come from, though? Like, were they just waiting in ambush over here? I don't know. Is there some up top? Like an air vent or something? Doesn't look like it. So, who knows where the dudes came from, really? But anyway, let's get back on track. We need to find the power switch for the door that was locked. So let's go back to where we were, basically. This is what I'm saying. Like, it is kind of a messy mission. You just kind of have to go all over the place. Can I jump through this window? We can. Okay, I think this is a good time to test out the infamous weapon in this game, the taser. Let's just crouch over here so that our danger bar gets reset. Danger bar fills up as long as enemies have line of sight. And this is the taser. It releases a probe. It's such a fantastical weapon. Like, it releases a probe and then shocks enemies, and you just have to hold it in for a while, and then they'll die if they catch fire. I think you can knock him unconscious if you just, like, poke him a little bit with it. And this is actually an important mechanic at a later point in the game, which took me a while to figure out, and I got there first. Okay. Let's test it out. Let's test out the if we just kind of probe a guy a little bit. I think it's knocking them unconscious. I don't know. Not sure. But whatever. Doesn't really matter. Whoop. Not here, dude. This police car over there, it does have the chance to explode, which kind of leaves you in a bad situation. Whoa, there's two guys over here. But anyway, I said I was gonna main the machine gun and didn't really do it. But that's fine. You can just sweep it. Whoop. Still no damage, so that's nice. So yeah, as I said, the first level is very chaotic, and it seems like it would be hard, but they balance it out with the danger bar system, making it real easy. So it's really hard to get damaged in this level. So there's a no trespassing thing here, and if we lean over, there's a lean mechanic. This is an elevator. The elevator switch is over here. And there's a padlock over here that we can shoot to open the gate. But if we come over here, we can jump and go into these catwalks over here. And then over here into this pipe, which we can go to the left. Some guys will show up, but we can just quickly get rid of them with the M16. And there's a crate over there. We drop down. This is probably the hardest crate. Oh, I want to reload. It's probably the hardest crate to find. It's an M79. That's a grenade launcher. Let's just reload. Reload is the same button as jump, so that's why this happens. We can just drop down from here. But be careful. There is, like, fall death. There's no fall damage, but if you fall from too great a height, you just instantly die. So let's just call the elevator. There's some graffiti on the walls over here. But yeah, we got the M79, which is, I mean, I don't really like it. It's just kind of, it's clutter. Because select will cycle through your weapons, but it's one way only. Like, you can't go to the previous weapon. So, like, if you're trying to switch from the shotgun to the M16 in a hurry, like, let's say I have the shotgun and need to switch. Well, first of all, let's talk to Leon.
Gabe, this must be where the subway security bypass switch is located. Find it and shut it off.
Copy. See if you can find a copy of the subway system security protocols.
I don't know what he's talking about with the security protocols over there. I don't think it's relevant for the mission. But anyway, as I was saying, if you want to switch from the shotgun to the M16 in a hurry, you gotta go like, you know, that takes up some time. It's really dark over here. Let's get our flashlight, light up the way, and the switch is right in front of us. Power switch. Let's just press it, and there we go. We got a checkpoint.
Subway security. The ramp in the first terminal should be clear now.
All right, let's go. Take the elevator up. That's, I mean, it's kind of weird. He doesn't press any buttons or anything. He just kind of does it. And there's some ambushes in the game. The game is very set-piece oriented in general. Like, it's really linear kind of game. The next levels are going to be super linear. And more stealth-based sometimes. And this level is just kind of like an action-packed prologue. Whoa. Yeah, some new stuff happens when you're coming back and all that. And the controls in this game, a little outdated. The acceleration on the aiming is not great, like it's not snappy. And the movement is kind of tanky. and, you know, inspired by early FPSs or whatever. Like, you press up to move forward, left and right, turn to left and right. But luckily you have the strafing buttons, R2, L2, you strafe left and right. Do we have to go over here? I don't think we do. We have to go back to the subway. So it makes it a little more bearable, but Logan, like, points his weapon forward when you press the strafing buttons, so I think the developers were expecting you to only use strafing while in combat, like a combat maneuver, but it's so easy for navigation, you know, it just makes things so much more bearable in that sense. But anyway, this gate isn't locked anymore, and now we go into the subway part of the level.
Romer's men have set a viral bomb on level 1. If you find it, tag it. I'll give its location to CBDC.
Copy. Where's Romer?
Level 2.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so we got a new objective. The Romer's apparently on level 2 now. We need to tag the bomb, it's right over there, and still eliminate Romer. That pesky Romer just kind of running away from us. And we come over here. There's a dude over there. Just headshot him. Some more dudes. You can't win from me on a straight fight like this, dude, on a melee encounter like this. Yeah, all these guys have M16s. Kind of a big ambush over here, but the enemies are so inaccurate, like, it doesn't even matter. Not even getting damaged. The bomb is right over here. Be careful on the train tracks. Tag the bomb. There you go.
Beacon set. Tell CBDC to get its guys down here.
Copy. They're on their way.
And now we just go eliminate Romer. Leon said something about him being on level 2, so let's just go. Dude over there. Lots of auto-aiming close encounters in this level. Whoa, guys with shotguns? Okay, my turn, dude. There we go. That's a lot of enemies, dude. A lot of respawning enemies. Like, you just don't see them a lot in later levels. Okay. Let's go. Time for level 2.
I've located Romer. He's on the lower level, arming another bomb.
I'm moving.
Alright, Romer's arming another bomb. We might as well take him by surprise, right? Let's do it. And, oh, the door's locked. We can pump our shotgun if we press triangle, like the reload button, since the shotgun doesn't have any reserve ammo. But, yeah. Okay, let's try something here. Hopefully I won't die. No, too close. Too close for comfort. I was gonna try M79ing them, but I would have died as well. I certainly would have died as well. So yeah, this is what I mean. Like, the first level is just too close quarters for you to use the M79. But we gotta find an alternate passage to level 2. Take a look at the map. It doesn't seem like there's anything. But there is in fact something. I think it's on this side. There it is. I think if we go over there, we can find flak jacket. But like, why would we need it? Light it up. There's an elevator switch over here. Call it. Take the elevator down. Can't switch weapons while we're on the elevator, nor can we move. But let's just get the silenced 9mm. Talk to Leon. Oh, maybe not. Alright. I thought there was going to be a Leon prompt over here. But apparently not. There are guys over there. quickly deal with them. And I think if we're careful, we can avoid shootouts. I mean, he's like looking right at me, but whatever. Whatever. I think he's the last enemy. I'll just take him. Machine gun. And the bomb that Romer armed should be right ahead. So let's just go and disarm it. There it is. Oh, he has a grenade. Okay, let's disarm the bomb. For real.
Gabe, what's happening?
I'm setting a beacon. Wait. Leon, this one's different from the others. It has a shorter timer, and it looks...
Gabe, that's not viral.
Too late.
And we're dead.